Oh my God, what the fuck? Oh shit. Hello? Are we live? We're live. Well, yeah, we have got some stuff to go over tonight. Um, this trial is starting to get good, and actually, for being the first 2 days of testimony, usually they have like a bunch of it's been actually keeping my damn industry. It's actually keeping my attention to where I don't want to miss any of it. Hello, Mars. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you not hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I get up early every day. I'm up before 4 o'clock. You hear me now? Oh, goddamn. Y'all, I don't know what is wrong. I got the Wi-Fi's working, not the computer. But I'm a robot. Hold on, let me back. I'm sitting here talking to y'all and my mic was muted. Can you guys hear me better now? right, so let's get into it. I don't know if you guys, how much you guys heard, but this damn trial is good. I like this trial. It's keeping me going. Like I really want to watch every minute of it. Last night, I did a phone call trying to fix what? Do I still sound like a robot? Stop. Oh, what is going? What? What are you doing? Water's in there. You should have enough to wash the glasses and the silverware. I know, but I got get on my phone and do it. I gotta defragment my computer. Okay, does it sound fine now? I can't remember if. Oh, so this was okay. This is the one that every time I try to share screen, it would mess up. That's right. No, put the soap in because all you do is go water. You need to have. Don't have it up loud. I got it on I definitely don't need that. I got enough strikes and shit on my own. I don't need help. Oh shit! And Andrew Hills is calling White Boy Radio out. That's too funny. All right. There we go. All right. So. All right. So the whole beginning of the trial, the whole trial actually, from after lunch was, and they were listening to some recorded phone calls between Gannon and the show. Right. Like I said yesterday, it was Gannon's dad. Most of the whole testimony was him on the stand, and they were going over the phone calls between him and Leticia. Well, in that you heard, we heard a lot of contradicting things. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this: the phone calls that we hear today in more. We're gonna go over some of these. Listen to some. Oh, hold on 1 second. My phone's ringing. Dan's on play it there now. All right, bye. Hey, your mom just called, said the dryer on. The dryer's done. And then when you're done with this stuff, you can just rinse it all at one time. Wash them all. Just make sure you don't allow stuff in there. Yeah, and then just rinse them all at one time. All right. Okay, I'm back. I am so sorry. So, all right, where was I? Okay, so the phones say we're telling you are worse than what we heard yesterday. Well, we're about to go over that pickle. All right. Oh, there. Right. There's plenty of cups in there. Shit. You'll be laughing when I kick you in your nutsack. I'll run. Y'all call child abuse because I'm about to kill me a 16-year-old. I'm joking. Please don't take it. Sometimes.
She says I'm too grown to be as I am.
Device is ready to. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
What are you connected to? Oh. Damn, it's connected to the other fucking phone. Here. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with my babies? All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I am going slow. We know I'm always slow. We know this. All right. So where is it?
Thank you, May all be seated. Court will recall 20 CR.
All right. So this is back to one. Sure.
Present in the courtroom. I've received a question that is directed, and I will read it to the lawyers. You can about a response, but it says, I have observed the defendant.
Let's hear that at all. I need to know if I need to get a different speaker. Hello? Pickles? Mars? Somebody? Are y'all hearing that? Please, somebody answer me. Okay, did you guys hear what I was just playing?
I think it's mouthing. I have observed the defendant.
Hold on.
Occasional words or behavior. My initial thought, and I've had this question come up before in various different cases, and my initial thought is to tell them that the only we don't have to answer it right away. So. Okay, Mr. Tellini.
And I'm not, I know, this is off the top of my head, I know there is case law regarding like in insanity pleas, and part of the reasoning against it is because the observations by the jury of the defendant were that I don't want to issue something. I just want to do something.
And I think that's fair. I've had this issue come up before with different behaviors of defendants at various different times. And the and that it is something that they can consider. And I deny doing that. And I was upheld on that. And where are we starting this morning, Mr. Allen?
We'll just get back up with Mr. Stauch and listen to those phone calls.
Okay, so we're going to finish the phone calls before you call the other people that you had discussed yesterday. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, all right. Okay. So it's not just some AT&T, it's all AT&T. Okay. Okay.
Okay. I mean, when we're watching, you can have these. I want to give you nothing. Oh. They're not.
What? Why? Hey, why would I just? I'm trying to understand. Your first thought. Get it. I mean, your first thought is what they.
All right, G. Everything that by the back. Oh my God, this is driving me insane. I'm gonna have to do it on my phone. I just don't feel. Phone call. I don't know if it's just all my electronics today not working or what. Jesus Christ. All right, can you guys hear me better now? Can y'all hear me? All right, let's do it this way.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
So the guy was there and was threatening you in the moment? The guy was there with the police. Police searched the home?
Can you hear the
Where was he at? Where was he at when they searched our house? Look, I can't promise you immunity. I can't give that to you. But I mean, yes, I can reach out to Mark and let him know that's what you're looking for, and that you're willing to work with somebody. And you can also tell, what's her name again? Bethel. You can tell Bethel, just say, okay, well, you got you. Hey, I never said you did. You said what? Well, did you send that to anybody? What? Where's the message? Can you send me the message so I can see it? Just if you email it to me or email it or text it to me so I can see it.
Okay, so I had a quick couple notes. I just wanted to make sure we can all hear this. All right, so I took a couple notes in the beginning because I didn't start it from when they brought everybody in the courtroom, but the judge had a note from the jury, and it was addressed to the judge, and it stated, do we ignore the behavior of the defendant during the proceedings? Because she's like sitting over there and has her head down and her hair's down, so you can't see her face. And there's times where she'll be nodding or like glancing at her, just doing like little weird shit. So like I said, today it picks up with Gannon's dad on the witness stand again, and we're going over a couple more phone calls. All right, and that's all the notes I have right now until we get further on into the phone calls. And muffled, how am I muffled? Oh, that doesn't matter. While I'm on my phone, it doesn't matter. Does it sound better now? All right, so I am clear. All right, so let's go on. This is where they picked up from yesterday.
Call 20 CR 1358, People versus Leticia Stauch. Record should
Can you hear this?
Present in the courtroom. I've received a question that is directed to me.
Can you hear that? No, I believe it's loud enough. Yeah, okay, it's loud enough. It takes forever for when they answer. When they put comments in, because I'm not on YouTube itself, it takes a moment for them the comments to load, and I just get very what's the word I'm looking for? I just want it to hurry up. Put it over here on the side. All right, so let's go ahead. This is the start of the morning when they're in the courtroom now.
And I will read it to the lawyers. You can think about a response, but it says, I have observed the defendant. I think it's moving. I have observed the defendant mouthing occasional words or physical gestures like agreeing or disagreeing. Do we ignore this behavior? My initial thought, and I've had this question come up before in various different cases, and my initial thought is to tell them that the only evidence they are to consider is the evidence that comes from the witness stand. We don't have to answer it right away, so you can think about it or tell me what your thoughts are now. Okay, Mr. Tellini.
And I'm just, again, I know, this is off the top of my head, I know there is case law regarding like insanity. We briefly against it is because the observations by the jury of the defendant can be afforded for that determination. And so if I could just have
Oh yeah, no.
like I said, I think
It's already well enough. Get it in the habit.
I don't want to issue something. I just want to do some research.
And I think that's fair. I've had this issue come up before with probably a half a dozen times, and because of the various different behaviors of defendants at various different times.
What are you waiting on? Well, do the other ones while you're waiting on it. You could let it soak on the stove and do the rest. You don't have to let it soak in the water. That's why it takes so long, because they're compressing it. What?
Got 2 more loads in my room.
Probably about 3.
No, probably.
Oh, probably about 2 more.
There's probably 2 more loads in my room, but I ain't nothing there to get.
So we're going to finish the phone calls before you call the discuss yesterday. Okay, that's fine. Ms. Graziano?
This is not water.
Go ahead.
Sorry, y'all. I'm not used to people being out here with me. And I know y'all probably hear my husband over me, other thing. Thank God it ain't nothing important yet. They don't even have the jury in yet. All right. This is the beginning of the phone calls.
Where did I talk crap about you? I haven't said nothing to nobody. When did these messages come from? Years ago, maybe? I mean, but you know what? But what have I always said about social media? I don't give a crap what people say. People are just looking for a headline, okay? We've you should have talked to me about all the other stuff. I'm not. What other stuff, Tisha? I've asked you for help. I said, hey, me and Harley needed something. I asked you for help. You turned me down. You know very well. Anytime you ever needed help, I've been there for you. Tisha, let's walk back through this now. Just to be straight up, okay? You took over $2,000 out of the bank account at the beginning of the month, and I didn't say a word to you about it. Okay. All right, that's like 1/3 of what I get every month. So you got 1/3 of my monthly income. Right. So that being said, I've also offered help and safety and teamwork the whole time, and you guys decided to, step out on your own. And I haven't bothered you, but I've never looked back in there. I've never told you no for anything. And I've been
Well, I didn't pay $2,000. It was $1,500 because I had to have a place to stay. I kept begging you and asking you that people should not have been.
okay. Well, hold on.
It should have been nobody but your family.
You're right.
My family in your home.
Okay, I understand your opinion. So I want to clarify because you took I'm not going to fight over the dollar amount. You took over $1,500 in that one lump sum, not to mention the other ones, but that one lump sum you did take $1,500 and some dollars, and you can't. But you've told me from like almost the first minute you don't have a place to stay. So do you or don't you?
It was it cost $125 a night for a hotel, and then I had to catch pet fees. Add that up how many nights I get. Plus we had to have food. We didn't have a way around. We had to Uber. Add that up.
Were you Ubering yesterday when we were talking? Because I heard you get in and out of a car. I'm just trying to piece all this together, Tisha. I don't know what's going on. I've heard so many stories here. I'm just trying to, as I've always said, I'm just trying to find the truth, and I keep getting a different version of it.
There's this guy that stays at Hotel. He has an old white car. He let me drive to the store. You know how bad it is for me to ask somebody to drive their car to the store?
In this effort to help you that I've been trying to do, you won't tell me where you're staying.
Because you're not on my side.
But you're not.
You're crap about me. If I call you and I try to talk to you, and you can't talk to me for being around other people, that's not nice side.
But you gotta understand what I'm going through. I don't know what the hell's going on minute to minute. I don't know who's on whose side. All I'm focused on is Gannon. And I don't want obviously people, you see it on the social media, people are not happy with you. I don't know why. I don't know what reason they have or don't have, but I can't sit here and be talking to you, my wife, in front of all these other people, and then, go through all the cussing and yelling and screaming and the drama. So I'm trying to respect you as well. I need that in return. I need you to respect me too. And that, but no. I've heard that you've not really said anything about me per se directly. Okay, but you did release some of those documents, or however they got out there. They're out there. Okay, but what I need you to do, you talk about respect. You know that's one of the most important things to me in my life is you respecting me, and you can respect me with the truth. And that's the bottom line. We have options to work through all this other stuff, all this other drama that's going on, but the truth is really at the the options don't come into play until I get the truth. Okay, that's absolutely, and I know you're not going to like this, but that's a line in the sand that I'm not crossing. Okay.
You already kicked me off my own car insurance and wouldn't even tell me.
That's not true.
My car, you can't.
That's not true.
There.
That's not true, Tisha. You got an email. You got email notification the same minute I did, so you got notified. Absolutely.
You talk to me about this.
Well, on February 8th, I didn't get any kind of confirmation that 2 of my vehicles were deleted, and there's no one else that has access but you. Okay, so you tell me what the truth is.
They were all getting put in storage. So if it was done wrong, then that wasn't on purpose.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not the insurance is not a point of argument to me. You have every right to call them back and put just like I did.
No. Right.
No.
They said to me, you have to be listed as on a separate policy.
Exactly. Okay, because that's where we're at right now. That's the line in the sand. Okay, the line in the sand is we have a gap between us right now. Okay, absolutely. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because I don't sugarcoat it with you. Okay, we have a gap between us. You can put a label on it however you want to. But that gap doesn't,
Come door to door.
closing that gap, there's no initiating options or anything until we get to the truth. And I think I really feel deep down in my heart that we can work on this together. We do have options, but I think your list you sent to me is a great starting place. I think that is excellent that you're willing to at least talk about what options we have. I just, huh?
Did you talk to an attorney and talk to the board?
I have not filed anything yet. And the fact that, I'll tell you the answer to that, okay? But the fact that you are reaching out to me like that, the way you did, say, did you go to this attorney and file this? That means you don't trust me. You don't have respect for me, and you got somebody watching me. Tell me the truth.
Someone told me.
Who told you?
I think it's all online in the social media that you told someone that and someone posted it.
Who posted it? Because I haven't told anybody anything about that.
Don't mind about talking junk about her best friend and she's best friends with your sister and that's what she said. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but once again, yeah, you're right. I fully agree with you. Once again, that's why I've told you forever that I don't get into that crap because it's just
Is it just me or does this man have a nice voice? I'm like liking his voice a lot. Hold up, here you go. I'm sorry.
You're getting told every direction by people's stupidity, okay? So anyways, let's not worry about that, about how you know what you know, okay?
So somebody said yesterday that he was planning on leaving her before all this stuff with Gannon happened. So I did find an article thing that he wrote. Albert wrote. He wasn't planning on divorcing her. He was going to stay with her. And if it would have came out that she didn't do anything to Gannon, he was going to be with her. So I don't know where that came from, but this is the only divorce thing he's even mentioned at all. And you'll hear it, as he said, he never even thought about the lawyer. Oh yeah, she's obsessed with herself. Never mind him.
The thing is, that lady, this is how I've been treated. I've been treated like a criminal when I told them exactly that Gannon left with someone.
Which lady? What lady are you talking about? The Amber lady?
No, Bethel, because she's a lead investigator.
That's the blonde lady from Starbucks?
Yeah.
Blonde lady from Starbucks?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Investigator.
Okay, all right, I got you. Well, I mean,
Contact with her.
not since that first day. I mean, that first day when I told you I met with Mark for like, I don't know, 6-7 hours, and then she jumped in for like 20-30 minutes, or whatever that night, the day I got there, that Tuesday. Since then, since we met her, and then she asked me a few questions, I really haven't had any interaction with her. So I've been dealing only with Mark. He's been fine.
Yeah.
Why did you leave that day and not talk to me anymore?
Leave what day?
When you first talked to them that night, you were going to pick up people from the airport. Why did you leave and not talk to me?
I'll give you the straight up honest truth right now, because at that point in the situation, and we're at the same point now, unfortunately, 3 weeks later, at that point, I was not getting the whole truth. Okay, and I'm not going to argue with you about that because that's absolutely spot on. Okay.
You leave from me. Everything's fine. You just have to get there and you're not getting it.
Yeah, absolutely, because there were some things that I was looking into on my own, which I've basically been doing for 3 weeks now, trying to sort through this on my own, that were making sense and weren't adding up. Okay, and just like where we're at now. Yesterday, thank you for talking so long and walking me through your timeline. But even yesterday we were talking, a lot of it wasn't adding up, and it still isn't. Like, there's 3 or 4 different versions of the Mexican guy now. He's Uncle Matt, he was Mexican or whatever. I don't want to argue.
I said he asked me did. I asked if you know Uncle Matt.
Yeah.
Said he wasn't Uncle Matt.
All right, and I'm not arguing about that. I'm just telling you these are red flags. You know how I am. When I see red flags, you gotta convince me that their truth is what it is. Okay, so I'm sitting here last night on my bed freaking out because I don't know. I feel like some of that was the truth, but then some of it still was, a different version of the same story again. So what I really want to get to.
He did IQ games.
It hurt me to ask it because you're my wife, and first thing I started with today was Happy Valentine's Day. That should tell you how I feel about you, okay? But
I need you to be here with me, supported.
I am. I'm right here. I'm right here.
I'm begging you. If they give me immunity, I will help.
Okay, but so here. Okay. Well, that's why I'm here. I'm trying to I'm not. You have the legal background. Okay, I don't have that knowledge. All I have is my recruiting time and the other stuff I've done. So you need to help me understand what you're trying to get. I don't understand what that means.
Immunity. Okay? Do you know what immunity is?
Other than what I've seen on TV shows, I don't know. I need you to help me. That's what I'm trying to. Help me to get you to that point.
I do not know what immunity is.
Immunity is a grant to the judge that I will not be charged anything in this. Not anything to do with it. The only time that I will testify and I will give them the information of who I see that I will testify against them.
Okay, so you're saying so I'm going to walk back through this so I understand clearly what you're saying. So there's no ambiguity or unknowns here. So you're saying you somehow know where Gator is or who has him or how he got him or something like that?
Ho. That's where you're not going to put words in my mouth.
I'm not. I'm trying to understand, Tisha. Explain to me, okay? Walk me through it so I understand what you're saying. No, why would I record you? This is me and you. Why would I say Happy Valentine's Day on a recording? That's something personal between us.
It's just you and me on this phone call and in your room.
Absolutely. Okay.
Community is where I'm telling you, I told you the truth again. There's more details of how that went on. There's more details that I can't discuss that would incriminate myself because that's what they, why did you say this? But he has all our information. He was trying to go to work and have these people go there. If I said anything in the meeting with the cops, meeting. But I need immunity.
So what I don't understand is why is this not something you would tell me from the get-go? I just. Yeah, but Tisha, look at what you just said. But Tisha, I'm trying to understand. If you no, why would I record you? What I'm trying to figure out is why your first thought is what they may do to you and Harley, but something was already done to Gannon, and we're not worried about that. That should be the priority.
They did to me and Harley. It was also Lena. She was there too.
So the guy was there and was threatening you in the moment?
The guy was there with the police.
The guy was still there when the police searched the home?
Yes.
Where was he at? Where was he at when they searched our house?
No, anything until I get immunity.
Well, I can't promise you immunity. I can't give that to
After
you.
he's done doing
But
dishes,
I
he's gonna
mean,
hit up.
yes, I can reach out to Mark and let him know that's what you're looking for and that you're willing to work with somebody. And you can also tell, what's her name again? Bethel. You can tell Bethel, just say, okay, well, you got you.
Treat me like a criminal. I don't kill people.
Okay, I never said you did. You're tired of what?
Yesterday I got a message.
Well, did you send that to anybody?
What?
Where's the message? Can you send me the message so I can see it? Just if you email it to me or email it or text it to me so I can see it. Tisha,
Not for nothing, but it seems like she's incriminating herself. Because, the story's changed like 3 to 4 different times already. So, this Mexican, I don't understand. This Mexican, oh, just wait, you'll see. It gets better. It gets better. Yeah. She names the guy. It's not Eduardo or whatever the hell she said his name was yesterday. It's a different name this time. So we're going to continue.
who is this? Who is the person? Do I know this guy?
You understand?
Is he there? Is he there with you? What?
Listen to me. He told us to big reward. You got to big reward.
I heard there's
It gets really low.
Somebody said that
Her end gets really low.
So what happened with the bike situation? I don't think we ever. Okay, well, I told you I cannot promise that. Okay, that's not something I can promise you. I can promise you help or whatever, but I can't promise immunity. That's something that the investigators got to reach back out to you.
They're on your side, and this is where you can go again, and you can say, I know, I want to know. He is breaking out, and he is telling the truth.
Yes, I can advocate for you. I can give an opinion. But listen, what I don't understand is you're treating me like the prosecutor here. Okay, you're treating me like I'm in court or the law, not like I'm our son's father. Okay, but
There's an awful lot of I and me and her in this phone call. I mean, it's all me or I. What about Gannon? Like, she's not worried about. Obviously, we know why, but just I don't know. He knows she's full of shit, though. He tells her this. I can't tell if she's full of shit crying or not.
I do too, but he's. Here's what I need you to do for me, Okay, I understand and I respect that you don't feel safe telling me certain things. Okay, I'm not going to press you on certain things, but I need to know something about my son. I need to know something about Gannon. Do you know if he's safe? Do you know? I mean, I asked you some questions yesterday, and I had to ask those questions because that's been on my mind since day one. Is he safe? Where is he at? Do you? I mean, if you have anything.
And if I kill Gannon, really?
I have beat. Yes, I had to ask that because there was. Well, I would never not tell you the truth over and over and over again. So.
It don't matter. It needs to be washed. It's gonna all get clean. The only thing I don't like clean like that is my glasses.
Jesus.
And it's not like you have to soak it or anything.
Listen. What about the? What about this? I'm trying to think of any way to cue the police to offer you immunity if they can. Okay, I'm trying to find a way to get them alerted to you might have some information.
Definitely can't leave them like that.
What if you told me just one key thing and I just called in on the tip line?
Once you get that clean, empty out the clean water, the rinse water, and then put all the shit
it'll be anonymous.
In that.
But they won't ever know because I'll call it. I'll do it. I'll be just some man calling in an anonymous tip. And I mean, the key here is to get Gannon in the investigation and then protect you if they're able. But why won't they? Who is they? Why won't they budge? What is it about the money that's the key?
I just they keep asking me. I got asked him so much. I'm not gonna be on board. You better not say anything. I know you got some everything.
Tisha, listen. Despite how this is gone, you know for a fact you can always trust me, okay? I know you may be worried about your name getting out there from this information. I don't want anything to do with the media. I don't want anything to do with Facebook or social media or anything, okay? You know, because I've absolutely been off of that. That's why I'm saying I can give the anonymous tip if you just tell me something that'll help in the investigation, okay? That's the note.
The police came.
Okay.
The police came. He was in the house.
Where was he at in the house?
I didn't know at the time. I thought they were going to find him because the guy was like, "Can we please search the house?" And I said, "Sure."
Okay.
Terrified, which is why I sent Lena and Harley to Dollar Store and all these places because I thought Gina was hiding too.
Okay, so you thought so the guy was in the house and you thought Gannon was hiding, so he hadn't taken Gannon yet at that point?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, that's huge. That's huge because now we can look at different camera time frames and all that, and we can look at different angles. Okay, that's huge that he was still in the house, and so that would have been. He's got that what? Like
No, it's 4. It's 4. This is the 4th story. He goes through this in a little. Watch. Just wait. You'll hear it.
I'm not. No, I know.
I don't like that we can't really hear her.
To where
They'll try to incriminate me for this. I need immunity.
I think they give it to you because this is big that he was there and they missed it. Because then they're going to want to cover their shit for not finding him. I can't hear you. What?
I'll put it up until you get done. So, what I've noticed this whole trial while watching it, she keeps her head down through this whole phone call. Like, I have not seen her pick her head up. And she has her hair kind of covering her face, like if she's cousin it.
You did what? You did what?
If you are done
You said you.
until
You said
if
what?
you're
What
gonna
did you
leave the
do?
last two for tomorrow, then you need to
I
empty out
tried
both
to
damn sinks.
clean to the cops. He checked this area. He checked this area. I wasn't even trying to show up any other extra that I saw. I said I didn't know if Gannon was with him or I didn't know if Gannon was like nobody. I didn't know at that point.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, but then you figured out. How'd you figure out he wasn't by himself?
I'm not telling anything.
No, yesterday, she blended in with the court people, like the court reporters and stuff. She blended in so good with them. We didn't know that she was even in the courtroom until her lawyer went to her and like rubbed her back. Make sure you clean out them sinks.
Well, I mean,
Go on.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to put all this together. You said you pointed them
Why don't you
in the
make some
direction,
lemonade?
but where in the storage room were you?
I was just giving all the big areas of the house.
I got you. So you told them storage room.
I walked through the storage room when the guy was in there. I was trying to tell him, hey, check my boxes and all this stuff.
Okay, so
Yeah. I didn't want to make it.
You can rinse it out, yeah. You shouldn't need the whole gun, man.
okay, so what happened next? So the cops searched and missed it, or what? Tell me what. I'm trying to figure out what happened now. What you're telling me? Okay, what happened after they didn't find him?
I'm not saying anything else. I'm just trying to find this whole thing.
No, I'm trying to get some key breaking information that I can give an anonymous tip, like I told you. Okay, that's what I want to do. That's how.
Never mind. You're not trying to help.
I am trying.
He's not trying to help. He's not trying to help.
I am. So what you said was Gannon. You thought Gannon was hiding. Is that right?
I didn't know if he was hiding with the guy had him or if he was hiding with himself. I was scared to keep. If I would have left him and be like, please check out. He's not. I didn't know he went out the back door. I didn't know where he was. I know he was there. He was gone. I waited 4 hours. Keep talking. I realized it.
So let me back up. So when you let the cops in the door, wherever you last saw Gannon, you left him somewhere, or you thought he was safe? Like you thought he was safe hiding, or you thought he was with the other person, or what?
I woke up Albert. I hit my head. I didn't know what it was. I already told you this part. I waited. I was like, I was hiding somewhere in the house. Couldn't come out. But when the police got there, he would come. Even when I called for him, he would come out.
Do you think he might have crawled in one of the totes or something, or maybe the box? The guy or Gannon?
The guy was at first, and I said, I'm sorry, this truck is not coming out.
Did they already come back?
And he's just trying to get yourself to work.
But so you said my gun? You trying to get my gun to work? Tisha, calm down for a second. You said try to get my gun to work. I thought the guy had my gun. Oh, that one. Okay. So you put Harley and Lena in our room? Tisha, is that what you said? You put. So you already had the assault rifle out of the closet at this point, and you. Okay, I know you always had trouble getting that thing to pull it back and get it loaded and all that, so that makes sense. So, you're not going what? How is this, what is key about this that I can call an anonymous tip that helps me find Gannon?
You can call in and get community. I can give the guys the ID. I can ID them in the finals. I can give you a name.
Tisha, you know I can't promise you anything. I'm not the police or the judge. I can't promise you immunity. I can put you in contact with them, and I've done that.
Please call me back, please. Please call me back.
I will. I'll get as soon as we get done talking in a little while. I'll get on the phone with Mark and tell him to tell that lady to call you back and quit stalling or whatever she's doing. I don't know what the hell's going on, but Mark will get on it. He's always been.
You call me to stop it. He lied about his name.
Right, Tisha. Listen, I there's something that you can give me that can help fix this right now. Okay, I don't know if you're willing to. I hope you are, but if you give me the name of the person, if I know this person, that I can fix it right now. Okay, I guarantee you. I can. Yeah, I'm not gonna I can't. Well, who is it so I can tell them who to be looking for to protect you? I can promise you that. Tisha, I can't promise you that. I know they will work with you.
So she's not worried about the guy that has Gannon, supposedly, right? Coming after her right now, or anybody else. She's worried about getting immunity. So when they find Gannon's body, they can't charge her with anything. She's got some nerve, huh? Asking for immunity. What do y'all think about that? Okay, so he is actually recording this, obviously, for the law, right? They're sitting right there while he's talking to her. The whole time. There's all these phone calls. He's sitting right there in front of them. He tells her what time to call so that way he can make sure the law's sit there. He admits that on stand here in a few minutes. I just can't believe how nonchalant she's just like, I need immunity. I. And, like, oh, I'll tell you everything. I just need immunity. But at first you didn't know nothing. How can you tell him shit? Yeah, my nose, my eye is so fucking swollen. Ugh. But I hate going to work with my husband. Every time I go to work, I get something in my eye.
Okay, I know they will. I need the person's name so I can get Mark and tell them the thing related to Chance or somebody. Is it Travis? Because I know you said he was abusive.
They're going to try to incriminate me.
No, they're not. I don't know. I can't promise you anything. Listen, I will fight for you and fight with you if you're not involved in this and you give me this name. Is it Travis?
Please.
Listen, I'm gonna text. I'm gonna text Mark right now, so you can hear me text Mark, okay? Because you can hear the little keystrokes. I'm gonna tell him as we're talking, so we can get this ball rolling. To nobody. That's me texting Mark right now to tell him to get Bethel to call you.
I hear somebody hollering.
Nobody's crying or hollering. Just like the other day when you said that, nobody's standing here trying to figure this out and get a name.
Somebody else got.
What, like Uncle Jeff? He's getting on a plane and Landon and Aunt Veronica. They hit the road back to Dallas, and I think they're going to take Landon for the weekend because it's a 4-day weekend. So I'm here by myself, like I told you. They're getting Lena after lunch because she had a little lunch program going on. Okay, but that only matters if we can get this ball rolling. You can tell me this name, and then you can reach out to the police for immunity or help or whatever they can offer you. Okay.
Look everything out. These people know where I'm at. This guy is not in a game. I will not.
What kind of gang are they in? I don't know. Tisha. What happened that ruined that?
You okay?
You know, that's another part I don't understand. Cause what? Tisha, so this guy, I know you're trying not to tell me his name, but after the police left, remind me, I don't remember. I know Harley and Lena went out to look. Did you go look for Gannon? You knew the guy was in there, or you didn't, or what did you do after the police left? Tisha, did this guy kill Gannon? Did he kill him in the house, or did he kill him or hurt him? What happened? It's my son, and I need to know this. Not Tisha, not you. I'm not you. You. I trust you. I asked you that yesterday, and I trust what you're saying. I asked you, did this guy hurt Gannon, or did he kill Gannon in the house, or do you know if he killed Gannon or not? Tisha, I've explained to you, I can't give you immunity. I'm your husband. I'm not the police or the judge.
I'll be back when you can figure out grab the immunity just because the name of the house. It's gonna keep going, and he's crazy.
Tisha, there's only one way for this to stop, and that's for me to get the information to them, okay, through an anonymous tip, like I said. But I don't have any information to give them. Did this?
I don't like her phone, man. I thought my phone was messed up.
Tisha, I'm trying to fight for you here, okay? I made it clear I don't have the power to give you immunity. I have the power to help you.
Call me back whenever you
Tisha, they're not gonna listen to me, okay? They're absolutely gonna call me foolish. I am trying to help you. They're gonna look at me like a fool. Tisha, I can't hear you.
You're not helping me, Albert.
I'm trying to.
Someone killed somebody. I don't know if anyone killed anyone.
What then? What do you know? What's the guy's name? I gotta know the guy's name, Tisha. Okay, I mean, I'm trying to help you, but you're not freaking letting me help you, okay? All right, shut up.
Well, yeah, so we would just want to have Mr. Stout come back on the stand and ask him some follow-up questions, Judge.
Okay, all right, Mr. Stout, if you would resume your seat in the witness stand, I remind you, sir, that you're still under oath.
Good morning, Mr. Stout. How are you doing today?
Morning.
So at the very beginning of that call, you told the defendant Happy Valentine's Day. Did this call actually occur on Valentine's Day?
I believe so. If I would have said that, I don't know the date you quoted when we started. But
Okay. The date of the call was February 14th of 2020.
so absolutely.
There's a question in that beginning portion where the defendant was asking you questions about where you were and where Lena was, and then you responded with, "Where's Harley?" Similar to the phone call that we talked about yesterday, at this time of this call, did you know where the defendant was anywhere?
I did not, nor did I know where Harley was.
When the defendant started making statements about the guy was in the house when the police came, in your mind, was she referencing when the police first responded to your house at 6627 Mandan Drive?
That's what I assumed she was referring to, yes.
Did you have any independent knowledge of them finding a man in the house when they responded on that day?
I did not, no, sir.
You, in that phone call, you also pressed multiple times for getting names or trying to figure out a way to identify a guy that she's talking about at the beginning. Did she ever give you a name or any identifying features of this person?
Not in that phone call, no, sir.
And then later on in the phone call, it changes into there's a gang that's involved. Did she give you any idea of this gang?
I don't remember ever getting that information, no, sir.
Ever?
I don't believe so.
In a big chunk of that phone call, obviously no way to know because you're not in the same room with the defendant, but did it sound like the defendant was crying to you?
Based on previous experience with her, there was times when I assumed yes, she was crying, and there was times where I assumed it was fake crying as well. Fake emotions in that phone call, yes.
In that phone call?
In that specific one, yes.
So in your mind, you were thinking that some was potentially real and some was potentially fake?
Yes, sir.
In your mind, did you think that she was trying to manipulate you in the course of the investigation?
Yeah, overruled.
Yes, sir.
One of the questions that you asked the defendant very specifically was whether she knows Gannon is safe. Do you remember that question?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever get an answer from her on that question?
No, sir.
You mentioned in the phone call too about you're going to give information to the detective so they'll quit stalling. Similar to the phone call yesterday, were you actually with law enforcement when this call occurred?
I was.
And they were listening?
Yes, sir.
Was you saying, hoping that they would quit stalling, I guess, was that a tactic to keep her talking?
Absolutely.
Two names that you gave in that phone call were Travis and Chance. Who are those people just in general?
Travis would have been an ex-boyfriend of the defendant, and Chance would have been an ex-husband of the defendant, also Harley's father.
Did you ever have any indication that either one of those two names were involved in Gannon's disappearance?
No, sir. Chance was deceased by that point, and no indication of Travis either at all.
Okay. In relation to that that gang reference, was there ever a gang that was after you and your family?
Not to my knowledge.
And then similar questions to what I asked you yesterday, the sound of the defendant's voice in that phone call, was that consistent with her personality as you knew it?
Absolutely.
In this particular phone call, did she ever change personalities to a different personality?
I was talking to the defendant the entire time.
And so never changed voice inflections or
Yes,
anything
sir.
like that? Okay, thank you. So Judge, at this time, we would want to move into playing People's Exhibit 37. which is another recorded phone call on February 14th, 2020 at 12:08 p.m. This one's roughly 8.5 minutes long.
All right, Mr. Stauch, you can go ahead and step down.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Ready for another phone call.
Hello. Hello. I can't hear you. Hello.
It said it's the signal.
Okay. Well, what? Because you hung up on me, and I'm not really feeling this right now. So what? What do you got for me?
I can't help it. In and out.
Fine. Whatever.
You were being all nice, caring, listening, everything. Then all of a sudden you started being hateful.
Yeah, because you got information I need for my son that everybody needs to get this boy back. Okay.
So now you're saying I got information, but then just a minute ago you told me I made it up and it was a figment of my imagination.
Okay, so it's on you to pick which one it is. It's not on me to sort through it. It's on you to tell me the truth or keep feeding me bullshit.
Beginning. Listen to me.
Yes. No. Let's start over. Let's get a new beginning here. Okay, let's start over. Because if you keep going back this same path we've been on, I'm just gonna keep getting more pissed off and more hurt and more worried about my son because you've told me 17 different stories now. Start over and tell me who the fuck had my boy. Okay? Tell me a name. That's the beginning. I don't care about Saturday. I don't care about Sunday. I don't care about the fucking truck on Monday. I don't care. Who has Gannon? That's what I care about. Who?
Then I want immunity.
What the fuck does that have to do with who has Gannon? I can't give you immunity. You call the police. You do what you got to do to get yourself protected from whatever you're worried about. I mean, it keeps. Anyways, I'm not dealing with that. Okay, the beginning is who has Gannon.
Did you even call the guy to ask him about immunity to talk to me? Did you?
No, because I figured you call me back. I thought you hanging up with me. Call me back. What is he? What can I? I'm not your lawyer. Okay.
You're my husband.
Right, and I'm telling you right now, you want immunity. You want this fucking immunity. There's no dude. It's all a fucking lie, Tisha. Prove me otherwise. Just like I told you with the rape, I'll get on my knees and beg for forgiveness if it's true. If it really happened. If there is this fucking guy out there, I'll on the media, I'll go out to the world and say I was wrong, my wife was right this whole time. But there's no fucking dude, Tisha. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Yeah, prove me wrong. Was this an accident? Did something happen?
Duckin, what's up, baby girl? Where you been at? You hibernating somewhere. I want to know where the chill spot is, damn it. It gets lonely in these streets as a creator. Love my subs, don't get me wrong. I love my mods. Damn, it gets lonely when you're a creator. Where you been at? Who you been spying on? That's what I want to know. Oh, so yeah, guys, this part of the phone call, he gets really irritated in. You guys are gonna want to hear this one. I'll tell you that.
Did you accidentally hurt him? Did you give him too much medicine? What happened?
So what do you think happened then? Since you think everything I have to say is wrong, since I offered help, then what do you think happened?
I'm gonna tell you first of all, like I told you already, I was not home. That's what the problem number one. Okay, something bad happened and I wasn't there to take care of it. All right. So for the rest of my life, no matter what happens, I'm gonna blame myself for this because I wasn't there because I was trying to progress in my career, be successful, and all these head, or Gannon's nose was bleeding, or I don't know. Okay, I'm sitting here trying to make all these theories up.
I didn't realize I had my mic muted.
All these things are running through my head. He hit his head on the ground. He hit his head on the wall. To where, you know,
Don't try to get me, incriminate me for this. I need immunity.
I think they give it to you because this is big that he was there and they missed it. Then
Oh,
they're
I
gonna
went
want to
back
keep.
too
They're
far.
gonna want to cover their shit for not finding him. I believe so. If I would have said that, I don't know the date you quoted when we started. But.
Okay. The date.
Gannon took too much medicine, or Gannon hit his head, or Gannon's nose was bleeding, or I don't know. Okay, I'm sitting here trying to make all these theories up, but all these things are running through my head. He hit his head on the ground. He hit his head on the wall. He picked his fingers too much, and he was bleeding. Whatever the truth is, Gannon did something, and it was an accident. And then I just feel like because I wasn't there to keep it all together, you panicked. And then I don't even have a theory on the rest of it. Okay. That's what I think. I think there's absolutely no guy there. And I understand why that would be on your mind. I understand that. Okay. I'm not discounting that. I'm not making you feel bad if that's something you're trying to get through this and you made that up. Okay. You've told nobody that but me. Okay. So if that's not okay, screw the police right now. This is me and you. Screw the freaking police. They're not listening anyways. You know that. They're looking all these places, and you know they're not shouldn't be looking there. Okay, so they're not listening to you. I'm listening to you. I just need to know what happened. I gave you my theory up until the one point where you panicked. Okay, whether it was too much blood, Gannon hurt himself, and you didn't know how to handle it, and you didn't want to call me because you were scared I might be upset at you, and I understand that. I understand that you've got this. You want to do so good for the kids and provide for them and food and clothes, and you do a great job at all that stuff. Okay, you do a great job at all that stuff, and I tell you that all the time. And you really want me to feel like you're better than Landon, and I tell you all the time that you are. Okay, I feel like all that factors into this, that something bad happened accidentally. Nobody's fault. Accidents happen, and that's what we would have told Gannon, the candle or whatever it was. Accidents happen. We could get new carpet. We can't get new children though. Okay, I tell you that all the time. We can't replace our children. We can replace clothes and carpet and couches. Who gives a fuck about that stuff? Yeah, you know I've told you that. We smash the TV. Who cares about the TV? Okay. An accident happened here of some sort. You panicked and freaked out, and then I just need the rest of the story. I just need to know where Gannon is, okay? I just need to know what has happened with Gannon. Is he safe? Is he hurt? Is he alive? Is he somewhere? Okay? I don't want to hear no more about this dude unless you give me a name, okay? So I don't believe it until you give me concrete information. My theory is this. That accident happened. You panicked. Now tell me the rest.
I was there, Albert. I'll give you his name. I swear to you.
Give me his
name. When I tell you this part, this is why I want immunity.
Okay.
Okay. The whole thing happened. The cops were there. Yada, yada, yada. All that was true. You keep saying I said all these stories. It's not what happened. I really was truly Gannon was going out every day. I've been talking to somebody because he was asking me weird questions or whatever. This dude trying to get your bike, he followed me. So I get the Petco. That's why I was looking in and out the door with the Petco.
Oh, so so it wasn't about Gannon getting out. And I'm not talking junk. Okay.
You jump in there.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to understand.
He didn't get out. Because if someone was following me, I didn't want him to know someone was in the car.
Okay.
Yes, that's why.
Okay.
All I was trying to do was go get you a bike. Then I leave because I was going to go to this place to be looking at free to get a
that up to accidental, but the I want immunity BS. It seems like she's taking his son, whom he loves more than her anyway, as punishment. Yeah, because she was kind of jealous. I mean, well, not kind of, but a lot of the Google searches was really weird. Like, it was more asking questions, like, or not asking Google questions, but more like she was saying, just like writing stuff. Like, there was one that said, I feel like a nanny or a babysitter, and that's all. Or how do I get more attention instead of being a nanny? It was just like weird stuff like that. It didn't make no sense. Like, I guess she was just really jealous because the kids got more time when he was around than she did of him.
Get out of that area up there, which is where they're searching, because I'm sure they got my GPS, searching for nothing. And then, when I had to come up to the little house, there's this dude. Well, this dude is in your truck with us.
Exhibit 37. Mr. Stauch, I remind you, sir, that you're still under oath.
Mr. Stauch, in that call, you said to the defendant, you want immunity because it's a lie, there's no dude. And then you said, prove me wrong. Did she ever prove you wrong?
No, sir.
You made mention of Gannon did something, an accident, and you panicked. What were you trying to do by saying those things to the defendant?
Trying to, in a way, take the initial blame off of her that and confirm her story about an accident with the candle or whatever she had claimed from the night before or whatever, and give her a freedom to talk about what happened next in her mind.
Basically give her an out so that you could try to maybe get more information?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Towards the end of that phone call, the defendant made, again, mentions of some anonymous dude in the language that she used. Did she ever give you a name of who this dude was that she was referring to?
Not in this phone call, no, sir.
All right. Was that phone call consistent with her personality?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
During that phone call, did she ever change personalities or talk with any other odd voice inflections?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Judge, at this time, we're going to move on to People's 38, which is a call on February 14th at 12:17 p.m.
All right. Mr. Stauch, you can go ahead and step down. Thank you, sir.
And Judge, this call is about a little over 21 minutes.
All right.
What happened?
I was talking away.
Okay.
Or did you guys hear?
Something about you at Petco, and then you got in the truck, and the guy was there or something.
No, I asked them to go get that outside of Petco.
Okay.
Not just put it into the Petco. What do we need outside of Petco? Because the guy followed us to Petco, and as I was pulling off to go to the Palmer Lake area, I was going to go look at the bike. And somebody was laying down in the road, and like they were, I don't know, going to kill themselves or some crap. When I turned around and came back the other way, and this dude gets in the truck with us. I didn't have anything, knife, anything to anybody off or anything. I had to go like a normal time. Anna was crying in the back seat till he threw up. He was so scared. He followed us all. He came with us all the way back to the house. people getting out of the car. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, who got out of the car?
I mean, I saw you, and then I saw the shadow that somebody was talking about.
Side.
The only person I seen was the one that you said the guy got paid for. That's the only one I saw.
Okay, so we get there. He's still in your car at this time. We all get out. The guy was with us the whole time.
Okay.
The whole entire time. I asked him, what did he want? He could take everything he wants. He could rob us. He could do whatever he fucking wanted. Have it all. There was a struggle. There was everything back and forth. Then was asking, did I know his Uncle Matt? Because he was saying, whoever Uncle Matt was, you don't like Uncle Matt. Uncle Matt came in at. Well, she had something to do with it. Because I was freaking out how he would know someone by this name. I told you this.
Okay.
The guy was there when the police came. I didn't know where Gannon was at. I didn't know if he was hid. I didn't know anything. I just thought I was terrified to say anything because he had the gun. And I was scared. What if Gannon, while I run up there and try to go get help? What if I leave to go get help and he's in here? There's nothing I could do to switch anything. My hands were tied that night. The girls were in the bedroom. My hands were tied to the little board that's on the back. My hands are tied there. Tied completely. Remember those same headphones I had on? I told you I was listening to music? Yeah, I had to do that. And that little bandana that was down there, that's where that came from. I couldn't scream, couldn't get help. Holly and Lena were asleep. It was just terrifying. All I could hear was Gannon screaming. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know anything.
Okay, Tisha, can I ask you a question? Please?
What?
Why would you need immunity for that when the guy he's the perpetrator, not you? Why would you need immunity for that?
Because I didn't tell him.
Because you didn't, okay. Okay, I mean.
I don't know how bad he hurt Gannon. I don't know. There's no accident where I heard, and there's nothing like that. Because people keep saying that. No, because he was in Gannon's room. Just get right. Just find his girl. He is Mexican. He was mixed with black. Dark. 5'7". I gave him the facial pictures that was on him.
Okay, hold on. All right, so let me just bear with me here while I sort through this. Okay, so you have Petco, you pull out, and you're at the stoplight. Who's laying in the middle of the road, or are you in the parking lot?
We drove up to look at the white fort.
Oh, so the guy was at Palmer Lake laying in the middle of the road.
He followed us. I made a turn. Instead, it wraps you back around in a circle to come back the same direction he's went up these hills.
Okay. All right, so yeah, let's stop for a second because, all right, listen, I'm going to be straight up again because I'm getting frustrated again because this is even more bullshit than the original 17 stories, okay? I mean, no guy fucking jumps in your truck. The car's locked when you're driving unless you stop it, open the doors. Anyway, I'm not going to pick it apart. It's bullshit, okay? Yes. Tisha, no, it's not why. I want you to tell me why you panic. Why did you panic when the accident happened? When Gannon did whatever he did, I mean, he made a mistake. Whatever happened, why did you panic? After Gannon was hurt, after he hurt himself, after he had an accident, after he banged his head or something, why did you panic? So, wait, well, you know what? So back to this Palmer, I'm all over the place here.
Yeah, because you're trying to make it out to be me and it's not me.
No, I'm trying to make it out to be, where's my son, okay? If you were in Palmer Lake and then Douglas County and whatever, you did all these turns and turned around and this guy was out there laying in the road, he got in a truck, why do they have your GPS in your car? You were in my truck.
My phone.
No, but I thought you told me yesterday you left your phone at Petco because you had to go back to get it.
No, that was Gannon's phone. Gannon's phone was left at Petco.
You told me, yes, Tisha, I'm not stupid now. Okay, listen, you know I'm better than that. You told me yesterday, you said it almost verbatim, almost quoting you now. You said I set my phone on the counter, okay, because I had these 2 or 3 doggy sweaters or whatever, okay, and then no, you told me yesterday it was your phone, and then you said it and you forgot it because you kept going and looking at him to make sure he wasn't getting out the truck. Now it's you. Tisha, but how is it all true when you've told me 7 different versions of the same thing? It can't all be true. He can't be a Mexican named Uncle Matt, lived it, but he wasn't there until he got the.
See how you keep doing?
No, what I keep doing is not being stupid and letting you get me with bullshit, okay? I need the truth.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
Really. I mean, you can smirk all you want to, you can roll your eyes, you can hit the steering wheel. That doesn't change the fact that you have the truth and I don't. I mean, because, yeah, so yesterday, it wasn't a Mexican, it was the guy riding around in the Aubrey Holmes vehicle or whatever it's called, okay? And you gave him the garage code and then he came in.
Thanks.
But that's what I do understand. You're spinning me in 12 different directions to help.
Tell all this. If I don't keep saying this, you get the right person. You don't care about that. You don't care about the beauty of anything.
No, Tisha, what I care about is you, and I care about our relationship and that the fact that we're talking together. No, you're not talking to the police. I'm not making you say anything. Okay, listen. I understand. I understand what you're trying to do. I understand you feel like they're making you all these things, and I understand making you say all these things. Sorry. Okay, and the fact that you're having to say all these different stories because they're pressuring you, and I blame them completely. Okay, I understand that you're just in a bad situation because everybody's after you and you feel attacked and all these things. Okay, I understand that. But if you have any faith or respect in me, you got to understand that, I believe the truth is always easier than having to go 27 different directions. Okay. And that's what I'm trying to work out with you here is just the freaking truth.
We're not armed.
Okay. Well, who is he? Who tied you up? Who did this? You didn't do it. Who did it? Who hurt Gannon? Who has Gannon? Who wants the money? Who hurt you? Who is they? And how did he hurt Gannon? These are the questions I need to know. Who is he and who are they?
He told me his name was
Quincy Brown. So, so Quincy Brown is the one who has him. What was he driving when he was following you? What was he driving when he was following you? What? A red car. See, I think that's what I was saying. You're on it. The fact that you know his name, or he said Eduardo, but you found out his name was Quincy Brown, driving a red car. What? Wait, listen. Wait. How did he hurt Gannon, and how bad was Gannon hurt? Say that again. You said. I can't hear you, Tisha. Try to calm down.
When I came out, Anna was gone. So I just could hear him screaming. I couldn't do anything.
So Gannon was screaming, and you heard him. You heard. Right. No, I said heard. I said you heard, like you heard him screaming. The guy heard Gannon. So you know the guy heard him, Quincy Brown. Huh?
Yeah.
Do you know what he heard him with? Was he hitting him? Was he?
So we got like 4 guys that just got thrown into this, or maybe 3, I think it is. We got an Uncle Matt, nobody knows of. The Eduardo guy, which now his name is actually Quincy Brown. This is kind of crazy. Just listen to this phone call. It gets better. It does. It really does.
I came back in there and started taking the boxes out.
Okay, so how do you know Quincy Brown? How do you know it was him?
He told me his name was Eduardo, but he came back there and took some boxes out. And I Quincy Brown, I saw it.
Oh, what boxes was he taking out?
I thought he was going to rob our house and take things.
So he had an ID on, and what did you see anything besides his name, like a company or something?
Quincy Brown. It was his pocket. He had his big baggy pants on, and in his pocket, the paper fell out, and on top of the paper was a.
Damn, she said she changes her quickness, don't she? She was just all hysterically crying, and now she's talking like I am. Huh? Makes you think there.
ID, and it had his picture, Quincy Brown.
Okay, all right. But what kind of boxes? What boxes was he taking out? Was he out of the storage room? What? I mean, what?
In the storage room.
Oh, you were in the storage.
Do what?
You did. That's the first you told me that you were in the storage room.
He tied me in the storage room.
I'm sorry, you were crying and screaming. I couldn't understand that part. So now I know you were tied up. You couldn't do anything because you were screaming and you had the bandana in your mouth. You were tied up. Is this after the police left and after Gannon and him were in the storage room, or before that, or what?
It was after the police left late that night.
Okay.
I realized that he was still really laying in the room and told him to shut the door and don't come out.
Okay. All right. So what boxes was he taking out of the storage room, or what? Okay, well, you brought that up, so that's huge. I mean, if he's taking boxes, what was in the boxes? I'm just trying to sort through all this, okay? Empty boxes, okay. So back up. Gannon and this Quincy Brown guy, they were in the storage room the whole time, and you were trying to point the police to the storage room?
I never told you that. I said when the cops went to the room, I was trying to tell them, hey, there's a bunch of boxes piled up here. I even went to the little Christmas closet and was like, yeah, please look through there really good.
But you did say that they were in there and that you tried to direct them somehow to the storage room. You did say that.
Not what I said. That is not what I said.
Okay, maybe I'm paraphrasing.
Telling him where hiding places were in the storage room.
Then where the fuck were they? It all is relevant. Where were they at? You said earlier you heard him scream from the storage room. Okay? Where were they at?
There was no screaming when the cops were there. What are you talking about?
You know, honestly, I'm kind of getting fed up because you know what? yesterday in the 3 previous versions, okay, it all happened in Gannon's room. Now it all happened in the fucking storage room. Make your mind up. Are you banged your head on Gannon's table. You were raped in Gannon's room. Gannon was beat up. He was high-fiving the guy. He was jumping on him. He was loving him. Uncle Matt, he was a Mexican. It all happened in Gannon's room. Now it happened in the storage room. God damn it, Tisha, make some sense out of this.
That is before the police got there, Albert.
What time did all that happen? What time did that happen?
You asked me about the police got there.
Tisha, to me, this is all bullshit because none of it makes sense. None of the timeline adds up. Every time you tell it to me, it's more and different details. So okay. Yeah, fine.
My life on the line.
Go get your fucking immunity. I hope you get it, because I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. I don't want nothing bad to happen to nobody. I want my son back.
I'm trying to help you get him back.
So at what point did you call the police? The guy was with you. He was in the house. He was just letting you call the police? Because you said he was in the truck. Well, him and Gannon were in the truck, come back from wherever the fuck you picked him up on the side of the road, and he just jumped in and said, "Here's a hamburger, take me home," or something, whatever. Okay. Yeah. I'm being a goddamn smartass because this is.
You want a hamburger, y'all? All right, this part of the phone call I haven't heard either, so I'm listening to with you. Oh Lord, he's starting to get a little testy, don't you think? I don't know what her motive is with all of this. I don't want to necessarily say she's trying to hurt him, but she's not trying to make it easy on him either. I do know he wasn't on the stand all day though, so there's not could probably be too much more to these phone calls. I think after the phone call is when they start questioning him.
Okay. So you're all in the house and you're just drinking sweet tea, and he's like, "I'm holding you at gunpoint, but go ahead and call the police, please." Right? That's your story. That's your story, Tisha. That's your story. Because initially he was already in the house when you got home with Gannon. That's what you told me initially. I am listening. Okay, so all right, so assume I believe you now. So Quincy Brown is the one holding Gannon for all the money, and you didn't tell me. So now, all this 3 weeks now, you've known who has my son. You've known he's out to get you or after you or whatever, and you think I'm going to be okay with me just finding this out after I've been crying my heart out for 3 weeks now? You think that's cool? Because you're worried about your immunity?
Because I'm worried about my what?
Immunity. That's all you said all day long after yesterday when you told me 7 different stories. Today it's immunity. And now I find about Quincy Brown in a red car with boxes has my son and he wants money and you never told me about it. It's like we're playing fucking Clue or something. Or Who's Who. And yes, I'm being a smart ass because I'm tired of this shit.
I don't want nothing but my family and everything in Gannon to be there. I begged you to help me for days. I can tell you this. I begged you. But you would never have to not be around everybody and call me. Never.
You know, it's funny. I'm going to stop you right there because it's funny. You started that statement again with, "I just want my family and Gannon." So that's why you keep saying shit like that. No, Gannon is part of your family. He's not an and, he's part of it. That's why I don't believe that shit, because you keep. I'm gonna tell you, listen,
Well, that's about a fuck up. I didn't know my thing went off. I don't know where you guys left off at.
He followed us all. He came with us all the way back to the house. Where's the footage showing people getting out of the car? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, unless you stop and open the doors. Anyway, I'm not going to pick it apart. It's bullshit. Okay? Yes.
God,
No, it's not why. I want you to tell me why you panicked. Why? Why did you panic when the accident happened? When Gannon did whatever he did, I mean, he made a mistake. Whatever happened, why did you panic? After Gannon was hurt, after he hurt himself, after he had an accident, after he banged his head or something, why did you panic?
What are you talking about?
So, wait, well, you know what? So back to this Palmer, I'm all over the place here.
Yeah, because you're trying to make it out to be me and it's not me.
No, I'm trying to make it out to be, where's my son, okay? If you were in Palmer Lake and then Douglas County and whatever, you did all these turns and turned around and this guy was out there laying in the road, he got in a truck, why do they have your GPS in your car? You were in my truck.
My phone.
No, but I thought you told me yesterday you left your phone at Petco because you had to go back to get it.
No, that's Gannon's phone. Gannon's phone was left at Petco.
You told me, yes, Tisha, I'm not stupid now. Okay, listen, you know I'm better than that. You told me yesterday, you said it almost for smart ass because this is bullshit. Okay? So you're all in the house and you're just drinking sweet tea, and he's like, I'm holding you at gunpoint. But go ahead and call the police, please. Right? That's your story. That's your story, Tisha. That's your story. Because initially it was. Say that again. You said. I can't hear you, Tisha. Try to calm down.
When I came out, Gannon was gone.
Ava!
Gannon screaming. I couldn't do anything.
So Gannon was screaming, and you heard him. You heard. Right. No, I said heard. I said you heard, like you heard him screaming. The guy heard Gannon. So you know the guy heard him, Quincy Brown. Huh?
Yeah.
Do you know what he heard him with? Was he hitting him? Was he?
I came back in there and started taking the boxes out.
Okay, so how do you know Quincy Brown? How do you know it was him?
He told me his name was Eduardo, but he came back there and took some boxes out. And I Brown, I saw it.
Oh, what boxes was he taking out?
I thought he was.
Go ahead.
I am agreeing to testify against this. I am agreeing to even to walk wherever money. What in the can fucking shoot me just to get Gannon?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I know enough about immunity that you're not gonna get immunity if you keep lying about this fucking Quincy guy. There's no fucking Quincy guy. There's no Eduardo. There's no Uncle Matt. There's nobody.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever me all you want to, but there's no fucking Quincy. Yeah. Should have freaking told me about Quincy Brown from the get-go. That's why there's no fucking Quincy Brown.
Really?
Yeah, really, Tisha. Yeah, this is just blowing my mind here that you sit here and you want to be a family, the four of us in Gannon, like you say. You want us to get back together and be all intimate and, blah, 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 blah. But you keep fucking lying to me. 5 years of lies, and now my son's gone. Where is Gannon, Tisha? Where the fuck is Gannon, Tisha?
Quincy Brown.
Where? Where's Quincy Brown? He's obviously, you know something about him. Is he in town? Are you in town? Is Gannon in town? Who's anywhere? Nobody knows where anybody is except for you.
Here, you wanted to help. You wanted to listen so we could go have them arrested. But now you don't have any interest in
I do. I'll let them know as soon as we get off the phone. Go look for a 5'7" Mexican guy named Uncle Matt that changed his name to Quincy Brown that works for the home developer that his ID fell out of his pocket and he's out there with my son. I'll tell him all that.
Now because I found out who he is.
But you said you knew him.
They're after me.
Oh my God. Where's Gannon, Tisha?
Quincy Brown took Gannon.
You almost said his name different. Okay, is it Quincy Brown or
Brown is what I said.
where is Gannon?
All right, I think now would be a good time for a break. So we will take our break until 10:45. Again, don't discuss case among yourselves. Don't discuss case with anyone else. And we'll see you at 10:45. All rise for the jury, please.
All right. So, still got something in my eyeball. I can't get it out. Anyway, what did y'all think about that? I know y'all got questions, so you might as well go ahead and ask them. Or, I know y'all got something to say. There's a couple of you in here I know that just can't stay quiet, so you might as well go ahead and speak. Like, she said the dude was in the house the whole time the police were there searching. I don't understand. Did he have Gannon at the time the police were searching in the house? Or was Gannon hiding somewhere in the house and I don't know. Like I just didn't get that. I did not get that, not one bit. Sorry, I am just seeing she was jelly of that baby boy. I mean, but why not Lena? Gannon and Lena have the same parents. So why would she be jealous of Gannon and not Lena? Kitty, what are you doing? Yeah, that doesn't stand up very long for me. I'm just, I don't understand this girl, this lady, this woman. Like, does she really expect him to believe every different scenario with this story? Would she expect anyone to believe these stories? But the whole time all this bad stuff was going on that supposedly was happening to her, her daughter, both of the girls were in the house too. And he didn't bother, thank God, the two girls. It was just her and Gannon. There's just something wrong with this this story. Thank God we know what happened, but still, like, if you were to hear this is the first time we're hearing it, but like, if we were to hear it before she got arrested and before she went to trial, could you imagine all the stories and the rumors and shit would get started with that? Oh Lord. Maybe because he's the older one. Maybe a lot like his mom. I don't know. I only seen his mom in a few different press conferences. But so she had said at one point that it had something to do with a gang and that her life was in danger. So there's a lot of, like I said earlier, eyes and me's, and she's very what is the word I'm looking for? Conceited, convinced, something like that. It's eyes and me's and the narcissist part. She's trying to control the situation in every way. Um, she's she's lying so much she can't even keep her own life straight. That's the funny part of it. She has she has a bond with Lana. I don't know. She talked to Gannon like Gannon was like a 20 something year old. Like, she told Gannon a lot of stuff that I wouldn't normally talk to an 11-year-old about. Um, like yesterday, and when she had that recording of her talking to Gannon about the rug, and the burn on his arm. Yeah, she is very more. She is. Yeah, I agree there. Her concern is about her and not even really about her daughter. Here, I'm gonna let you guys see what she looks like. I found a good view of her. Maybe. Hush. I just put yours in the jar. I'm listening. Shit, I lost my spot. There we go. All right. I found it. Yay. Camera. Bed. Yep. He asked for dinner. I made dinner and not yet.
Thank you. May all be seated. Court will recall 20 CR 1358, People versus Leticia.
Did you guys did you see it? Are you going? She's waiting to back here. What do you do? Cat went that way and she kind of like chased, so I didn't want to take the chance. So I told her to go get in the kid. I don't know where I went. I lost my damn spot again. All right, they're coming back from lunch now.
And then during this phone call, we hear the name Quincy Brown. Was that the first time you heard the name Quincy Brown?
Yes, sir.
Did you know any Quincy Brown?
No, sir.
Again, similar questions to before. During this particular phone call, did the defendant's personality, was it consistent with the way you knew her personality to be?
Absolutely.
Did she change into any other different personalities during this phone call?
No, sir.
During this phone call, did you know where she was located?
No, sir.
And then there's a lot of reference to immunity from the defendant in this phone call. It's similar to the last call. In your mind, was she asking for immunity because Quincy Brown did something?
That made absolutely no sense to me. So no.
But was that what she was sort of relaying to you in your mind?
I don't know.
in my mind, she was asking for immunity because she did something or knew something that would incriminate her. But she was claiming to know more that would afford her the opportunity to ask for immunity.
Did she ever, during this particular phone call, give you any action information that you could pass on to law enforcement that could help the investigation?
No, sir. It seemed like more spin to me.
More spin, you said?
More spin, or more trying to send myself or the investigation in opposite directions.
Okay, thank you. Judge, at this time, we would move on to playing People's Exhibit number 39, which is another recorded phone call, again from February 14, 2020 at 12:41 p.m.
All right, Mr. Stauch, you can step down. Thank you, sir.
And this call is just a little under 18 minutes.
Yes, you're right.
Hey.
Hey.
Are you ready now? Are you ready to talk to me?
I have been talking to you.
Okay. Yes, you have. Okay. Where's Gannon?
I didn't teach you. Okay.
Where's Gannon, Tisha?
I just told you.
No, don't tell me fucking Quincy Brown. Tell me where Gannon is. There's no Quincy Brown. There's no Quincy Brown. Where is Gannon? Where did you take Gannon?
He took it. Why don't you put me in a lineup and you look for it?
Where did you take Gannon? Where is Gannon?
Gannon anywhere.
Yeah, but you told me you did. You told me you took him to Petco and to Douglas County and tobacco. Where is Gannon?
You mean so I didn't do it? What's wrong with you?
Where is Gannon, Tisha?
I've already told you. You think you could be this interrogator all you want?
No, I'm not. You're my wife and I'm trying to talk to you.
Okay? You're not trying to talk to me. You're trying to put me 6 feet under what you're trying to do.
Why are you so afraid to just tell me the fucking truth, the real story, just for once, okay? You can tell me the truth. You can tell me bullshit 20 more times. Just right now, tell me the truth. Where is Gannon? You did not tell me where he is.
He is Quincy Brown.
Listen, fuck Quincy Brown. Don't ever say that name to me again because it's bullshit. Eduardo is bullshit, okay? The carpet guy is bullshit.
Quincy Brown took him.
Well, tomorrow it's going to be somebody different because yesterday it was the 3 other different guys. My dumb ass won't go after him. Yeah, my dumb ass won't go after him. Where's Gannon, Tisha?
You told me to tell you who had him and you'll be supportive. And you still are doing this.
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and pick this thing apart anymore because it's bullshit. You said this guy had something on you, something blah, blah, blah. Excuse me, blah, 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 blah. You didn't want to tell me his name. Why would you not want to tell me Quincy Brown? Who the fuck is Quincy Brown?
Right. He is going to send you someone. The police department has to have a Quincy Brown in the area.
Did you tell Quincy Brown your name? Okay, did you give him your information? Did he take your phone? How is he messaging you? It's Quincy Brown messaging you. I do. I'm trying to find it. How is he messaging you when he never, did you tell him, hey, my name's Tisha, my email is TishaLynn2006. What the fuck, Tisha?
Did you care? Say that's your son.
Yes, you ain't answer my question. You ain't answer my question because you know it's bullshit. How does he message you? Like I said, it's probably some Inspector Gadget. This message will self-destruct in 30 seconds, right? Some bullshit like that. He didn't.
About.
Likewise. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This guy messaging you? What the fuck? He don't have your information?
Okay, so he hasn't been outside of the hotel?
Nope. Throw another one at me. What else hasn't he done? He ain't done shit. Because Quincy Brown don't fucking exist.
Maybe they need to check you and since your goddamn won't get up for it.
Yeah, have them check me in Landon. They got all my shit. I turn all my shit in. My car, my phone, my email, my everything. They got all my shit.
They have all mine too.
Okay? So I ain't worried about shit. Give me a place to look for Gannon. Tell me where he is.
I don't.
I'll go fucking look for him. What does Quincy Brown even look like? Is he the 5'7" Mexican? I mean, come on, goddammit. How is he messaging you? You never answered that question either. I'm getting messages. Ooh, so mysterious.
That's because someone sends you messages, Albert. Doesn't mean it's social media or anything like that.
I didn't say what it was. I asked you what it was.
Certain ways.
So,
You even called it into the FBI.
oh, okay.
Hey, there's this dude. I tried to help you.
So listen.
I didn't tell you from the beginning who Quincy Brown was.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because you knew I wouldn't believe you because it's bullshit. So you're telling me this motherfucker came in or got in the truck, come home, beat the shit out of you or whatever he did, beat the shit out of Gannon, took Gannon from the storage room or whatever the hell that's all about, and took him, and now he's got, and now he's yeah, send it to me. Send that shit to me right now. Okay, send me fucking Quincy Brown. Okay? Because you're telling me this dude is out there. He knows you know what he looks like, and he's following you, trying to do whatever he's gonna do. He's got everything he needs. He's
release a reward.
But you said that he's following you. When are you gonna send me this damn picture?
I just sent it. See? Dark skin mixed his.
Are you freaking serious, Tisha? That's Quincy Brown right there. He's dark and Hispanic.
What?
He's dark and Hispanic. His name's Quincy Brown, right? A Hispanic guy named Quincy, like he's from South Carolina or something. All right, listen,
Quincy.
Oh my God, this is great. How did you fucking get a picture of Quincy Brown? You Googled him?
That is who he is.
Okay, listen, send me, screenshot your Google search. Let me see it. Screenshot me where you pulled that. Yeah, however you got Quincy. Guess what? Quincy probably sent you that picture in one of his messages, right? He said, hey, just in case they're looking for me, here's my latest photo.
You're a fucking dumbass.
I am a dumbass, and I need my son, and you got him.
Your son.
Who's got him then? It ain't fucking Quincy Brown.
You gonna be a fucking balls and find him with his. I bet you ain't doing that shit though, are you? Because you're.
I am a punk. You're right. I just want my son. You can call me a punk. You can say whatever you want to say to me. Okay? I just want.
Quincy did.
Where can I find Quincy to question him?
I don't fucking know. Your best friends in the police department can do it.
You killing me, Tisha.
I'm not killing you.
Well, where's my son, Tisha? This is the same fucking bullshit conversation we had for days and weeks about that $8,000 you took from me. And I said, where's the money? Where's the money? And then 2 weeks later, oh, I took it. I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. It's the same shit we're doing again.
You dumbass.
Yeah, I am a dumbass, but it's the same fucking conversation. Where's my son, Tisha?
Quincy hasn't. Quincy, do you know him? Fucking go find him.
Apparently you do, because he's got something against you. Okay? Yeah.
You to talk to me to help me.
Hey, guess what? I'm calling bullshit. I just Googled that shit, and that's a fucking mugshot like I find Mike Hyatt on. Mugshot. Way to go, Tisha. You found Quincy Brown on a mugshot. God damn it. This is just getting better and better and better.
A mugshot? Because he's probably been in jail before, you dumbass.
Yeah. So he just picked you out of the blue because you just happened to be in Douglas County up there, and he was laying in the street. And Quincy said, oh, wow, that looks like an easy target. I'm going to steal her son and rape her and go all the way to freaking wherever. And then how did he leave? Nobody saw him leave. What the fuck are you talking about?
Not you dumbass.
Oh, so that's right, because he was there till midnight while the neighborhood search party was going on. Come on, Tisha.
The search party was not even going on at that time.
Okay, guess what? I know that's fun. They searched all through the night, Tisha, while you were sitting your ass in the house. You were sitting in the house, sending Harley and Lane out to look for him. The search party of the fucking neighborhood was out, and Quincy Brown was out there, and nobody saw him. I tell you what you're going to need to do. You're going to need to figure out what you're going to do when they find Gannon. Because that's what you need to worry about. When they find Gannon,
really?
no matter what's happened to the boy or where he's at, when they find him, you better get to step in because you got to worry about what's going to happen. Okay?
Really? That's
Yeah.
a threat? Because
No, I'm telling you about the police.
okay. If that's how you want to take it, then, and you don't want any help, then
Yeah,
fine.
because we're going to find him. And how the hell would you know they're barking up the wrong tree? You keep saying they're looking in the wrong place.
You don't ask me.
But that doesn't make any sense. They're looking where you supposedly told them Quincy Brown got in the truck at. What the fuck, Tisha? That's the exact tree they're looking at.
I said me. I was talking about me.
Yeah, but you keep saying no. That's not true. You said
There. He hasn't.
you told me yesterday they're looking at Palmer Lake and Douglas County and all these fields and they're barking up the wrong tree. That's what you told me, not anybody else.
He has to be Colorado Springs.
Where at? How do you know where he's at if you don't know Quincy Brown? If you're not involved, if you don't know what's going on,
Not involved.
you just fucking told on yourself. You just told on yourself. You know where Gannon's at. You're fucking lying.
I don't know where Gannon's at.
You just said he's in Colorado Springs.
I said Quincy Brown lives in Colorado Springs, apparently.
Now you're fucking twisting the words again, Tisha. Okay, where's Gannon?
I don't have Gannon. You can curse me out, call me whatever you want, fuck all the bitches you want, do whatever you want, because I don't care about you.
Good. I don't want you to. You got my son, and you know where he's at, and I need to find my son. You obviously don't care about my son if you're going to do all the things you did in that fucking candle video. That was bullshit. That's the same shit you tried to do to me, and you did it to my son. That was horrible. You should go to jail just for that shit, Tisha.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fucking abuse, and you know it. Had that little boy. No, you had him crying when all he thought he had made was an accident. And you had him thinking he was going to have to sell his Switch and his toys on the fucking video you put out there. I didn't see that. You put it out there. That's your fucking abuse.
You think he was going to sell his Switch?
Yeah, that's
crazy.
well, that was where it was going. The couch or we're going to sell this or that. I heard your words. And I heard you make him cry too. Where's my son?
Crying.
Where's my son? Where is he, Tisha? Why are you pausing?
You don't worry that. So it don't matter.
I do care. I told you where I think he's at. You told me he wasn't there. You said they're barking up the wrong tree. And then you said he is in Colorado Springs. You said that. Not me. Not the police. Not nobody else. You said it. That's why you said they're barking up the wrong tree, because you know where he's at. And you need to tell me.
I wish I did.
You're a fucking liar. Tell me where he's at.
I wish I did, so that I bring him to you and say to you how you really were a supportive husband.
You listen. This is the same shit that we've been going through for 5 years, and I've supported you
That's all
through it.
I want to do is talk about me and Albert.
No, I want my son. Fuck all that other shit. I want my son. Who cares about the past 5 years? You're right. Who gives a fuck?
To you right now, and I had absolutely nothing to do with it. You'd still fucking blame it on me.
But Tisha, that's just not an option. You've lied to me. Okay? Well, I'm not blaming you, but you've lied to me. That's unacceptable. Okay? The truth is, I need my son, and you have information.
Sorry that I didn't want to get killed. Okay? I'm sorry.
So you didn't want to get killed, so you let him take Gannon? Or why? What?
I'm talking about by talking from the beginning.
But you were talking from the beginning. You did an interview from day one. Okay? So no.
I didn't want to get killed. I didn't want everyone I knew to get killed if I started talking and
Because of some fucking random Quincy Brown, okay? Come on. Some Quincy Brown from mugshots is gonna kill us all.
Have you looked him up?
Yeah, he's on fucking mugshots right there on Google. All you gotta do is Google or Siri, show me Quincy Brown, and there he is, bam, right in front of you, okay? What the fuck, teacher?
Okay.
Just like I found all that shit on Mike Hyatt. All I had to do was Google Mike Hyatt, and there it was, right in front of me. I didn't have to do no search. It was right there. Because I'm telling you, I'm not fucking stupid. That's what I'm telling you.
You want to don't go after all options, then you must be fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'm stupid to let you send me in 27 different directions. You're right. That's stupid. You're absolutely right. I know that you know where Gannon is, and that's the direction I'm going, and I'm not changing. So you better buckle in. It's gonna be it.
You'll be waiting a long time because I don't have.
I didn't say you had him. You just see that's where you keep twisting your words. I didn't say you had him. I said tell me where he is.
What is that?
Oh, okay.
Damn time.
Okay.
Because don't him. And I don't know where he's at. That every day.
But you just said he's in Colorado Springs, so make your mind up. So
At me, what about being a man, your husband, and freaking go there and say, hey, listen, can we you guys and ask him some questions?
yeah, fine, we'll do that. My manhood's not in question here. The truth is in question here. Okay? You say Quincy Brown is in Colorado Springs, and you say Quincy Brown has Gannon because he's messaging you and wants a reward. Okay? So if you put
Message me, I tell you messages.
that's a message.
You
Okay,
said
okay.
messages.
I'm not gonna split hairs with you about stupid shit now. He got word to you somehow. He said something to you somehow. Okay? But you told me he has him. He's let you know he had him, and he's in Colorado Springs and he wants money. Okay? But then you say, I don't know where Gannon's at. Which one is it?
He says he has Gannon.
He says he has Gannon, and he's in Colorado Springs.
But I would even be willing to put my life on the line to freaking go out and carry to where the meat's gotta be, knowing that somebody might shoot me.
All right, listen, I'm about to end my rope here. Okay? You're fucking lying, and I'm done with it. Okay?
Okay.
You haven't even told me where you're at. I mean, there's so many freaking lies. You say help me protect me. God damn it, you're not in Colorado Springs, Tisha. Send me your location right now. Then send me your location right now. Quit fucking playing. Send it to me on my phone. Take the picture.
So you want me to send you my location?
I've offered.
Yeah, your family.
Yeah.
You'll be doing.
Yep. All right, listen. Obviously, this gap between us ain't getting no closer because you won't tell me where my son is. So I'm done. You got anything else to say before I hang up on you? Good. Don't email me. Don't call me. Don't message me. Don't use my name in the media. Don't say shit about me until you tell me where my son is.
Mr. Stan, you can resume your seat on the witness stand. Remind you, sir, that you're still under oath.
All right, y'all. So that phone call is over. There is no court tomorrow. They don't go back until Friday. So I'm going to end it here. It is after midnight and my husband's starting to fuss. So I will end it here and I will go live in the morning time and we can pick this up. Until then, I love you guys. Thank you guys for staying here and listening to this with me. And you can find this on Crime Talk. This is where I get all my he streams all the good trials. All right, I love your faces and I'll talk to you tomorrow.